My name is Leslie Bernard Joseph, and I'm the CEO of Coney Island Prep Public Charter Schools. And these are some of our students. We're a small network of K-12 public charter schools in southern Brooklyn, serving over 1,200 scholars. The way we fight poverty is by making sure that our scholars have a chance to attend some of the most incredible schools in the country. We serve a predominantly low-income population. 76% of our students are Black and Latino. 75% will be the first generation in their family to go to college. And 86% of our students qualify for free and reduced price lunch, the federal marker for poverty in our country. We try to make sure that our school feels like an oasis, but the truth is our kids are impacted by the realities of poverty every single day. And so poverty fighting looks different for us. It's not just in the classroom. It's not just the education that we're providing for our students every day. It's unfortunately responding to violence and deaths in our community. It's unfortunately paying for funerals. It really looks like spending additional time and resources to send our social workers out to directly to do home visits to check in our students when they're really experiencing the pain and the trauma and tragedy of day-to-day realities of living in poverty and low-income situations in New York. So poverty fighting looks like for us taking care of our students inside of school, but also taking care of our families outside of school. Our students are light years behind where we would have expected them to be if we didn't experience 3 years of consistent and constant interruptions in their educational learning. But now, because of Robin Hood's management assistance, we've been able to overhire and overstaff, hire additional social workers at every single campus, hire apprentice teachers. We are a school that's able to combat educational shortages and gaps in teacher hiring because we have so many more staff that we're able to hire because of Robin Hood's management assistant. Now more than ever, we need a reinvestment in our public education system. Now's the time to be bold and creative about the opportunities that we're taking on. I read the headlines. I know what everybody is saying about our economy and what we can afford to do. I'm actually more worried about what will happen if we don't afford to take the big bets and the big investments and the biggest risks right now. In terms of what we can do, we have to actually capitalize schools for the future that we do want, not for the staffing model that we have right now. We are facing a future in a world that is unknowable. We're preparing students for a world and an economy in which AI and advanced machine learning are the norm. But I want us to invest and be the type of school where the things that we are creating for our students exist for a future that we couldn't imagine yet. Because of Robin Hood's management assistance, this is our first year that we've been able to over-invest in our after-school programming. It's our first year where we have a robotics team at our high school, and they're competing against private schools throughout the city. And in our very first competition, our kids are placing second. Take our kids, our gritty, resilient hustlers from southern Brooklyn, and give us the resources to see what's possible. All right. Very excited to be here with one of my good friends here at Coney Island Prep Middle School. Introduce yourself, sir.
My name is Keisha Jeremiah Mariallo. I am 12 years old. I've been in Coney Island Prep for 2 years.
What's the best thing about Coney Island Prep?
Oh, the teachers. They're respectful, kind, willing to help you at any time, willing up to give up the free time to grade your work, resubmit anything, and help you. So I would say that would be the best thing about Coney Island Prep.
You have your state exams coming up. How you feeling? You excited? You nervous? Like, you said it was rough in 5th grade. Like, what are you ready to show off in the next couple of weeks?
I'm very claustrophobic and very, nervous sometimes. Okay. So I would say I'm extremely nervous because this is the test that determines if I succeed or if I fail, and I really want to succeed. So I am a little nervous, but also confident that I will make it.
Where do you want to go to college?
Syracuse.
Why Syracuse?
1, Mr. Frazier's from there, and 2, I heard Syracuse has architect and engineering programs, and I'm very into cars, architecture, building, very building-like, yeah, and gaming, so yeah.
All right, now it's your turn. Do you have any questions for me?
How often can you come to Coney Island Prep to see me?
How often do you want me to come here?
At least twice a week.
Twice a week?
Yeah.
All right. I can definitely do once a week, but I'll work on twice a week. Does that work?
Yeah.
All right. Deal, sir. Thank you very much.